Hello and welcome to Subway NIBFA today. In today's show we'll be looking at the very best of youth football action in Northern Ireland from the National League and the National League Cup. I'll be joined by former Glentoran player Andy Mathieson, who is currently player development coordinator at the Oval. We'll show you all the goals from the 4 matches we covered in January. Plus, well, it's the news you've been waiting for. The very best goal will be put forward for end of season prize. The details for the first time will be announced later in the show. Now, our first match is a clash between Glenavon and Dungannon in the Under-15 National League Cup. This one went all the way and had to be settled on penalties. Let's take a look.
Should work to keep possession to McAvoy. Shea Trainer tries to tee it up. Anywhere will do. Ball runs to Dubourdieu. Here's Trainer. Potentially thought about going down and then cross comes shot from McAvoy, but Emerson has it again. Here's McGee. Billy McGee to Dubourdieu. Now it's with McAvoy. McAvoy! Oh, it took a touch off Dungannon's Jack Johnson. You have to say, Luke McAvoy deserves the goal. Deep cross into the box and we'll find Galvin. Keep it in. Opportunity! And there's the equaliser for Dungannon. And it's come courtesy of number 7, Nathan Junk. Well, scrappy in some respects, but Johnson against Pollock. And Johnson makes it 1-0. Which way will he go? Heron against Docherty. Brilliant penalty that. One apiece. There's Thomas Slater, who stepped up for Dungannon. Slater. Good penalty from him as well. It's Rory Mullen next up against Docherty. Mullen looks to the corner, gives the keeper the eyes, and that's 2 apiece now. Here is substitute Connor Taggart for Dungannon. So they make it 3-2. Matthew Pollock sits on his goal line, arms up. Taggart. Oh, into the top bins. What a finish there from Connor Taggart. Couldn't have hit that any better. Shea Trainer next up. A good game, Trainer. Again, Docherty looks straight at the penalty taker. And Trainer does what the other 5 players had done. He scores. Jimmy Johnson. We'll take next, up against Pollock. Johnson nearly got to that Matthew Pollock. He didn't though. And Dungannon go in front once more. It's 4-3 to the Swifts. Oliver White came on late in the game for the Lurgan Blues. He'll take this, and again it's a left-footed penalty taker. Up against Michael Docherty. What can he do? Oliver White. Junk up against Pollock. Junk. Great show of the eyes again. And it's 5-4 to Dungannon. Harry Goff up against Docherty. Goff. Good goal that from Harry Goff. And that's 5 apiece. Sudden death. Daniel McCarran. Pollock got one hand to that. Very, very close. Billy McGee versus Michael Docherty. Here comes McGee. My word, what a goal that is from McGee. There's Swords. Up against Pollock. Swords. And he misses. And it remains 6 apiece. And the responsibility has been handed to Matthew McAdam. It'll be Glenavon who go into round 2. McAdam up against Doherty. McAdam sends the keeper the wrong way, and that is full time. And it's Glenavon who take the win here. Sudden death.
Andy, firstly, welcome to the show. It's been a while.
Yep, it's great to be here, and thanks for the invite again.
No problem. 2 well-worked goals in that game in normal time. What did you make of them?
Yeah, the Glenavon goal was a super goal. I mean, they kept the ball well outside the box, a lot of passing done, and they bided their time before they got the shot in. Yes, the shot took a slight deflection, but it ended up in the back of the net where it was meant to go. And
the penalty shootout, the quality of that from these young lads, absolutely superb.
Yep, some great penalties. Unfortunately, the young fella from Dungannon missed his at the end, and somebody has to miss, somebody has to go through, and Glenavon went through.
And the pick of the penalties, Bailey McGee for you?
Yeah, young Bailey, who's a fine young talent and super young man, and he buried in the top corner.
Superb. Thanks for now. Game 2 was at the Dub. It features Bangor and Rosario in the National League. We got 2 goals in this one of which was an absolute peach.
Good run this. Is there a shot at the end of it? Big claim for a penalty. And their number 7, Owen Campbell, will take this set piece, will take this penalty. So it will be their number 7, Owen Campbell. Owen Campbell with the penalty, and he scores, side foots the ball home, and Rosario go 1-0 ahead. So a corner will be taken by Lewis Parkinson. Parkinson places the ball in the corner quadrant. Here comes the set piece. Cleared off the line. Danger still not cleared. Rosario have it. Shot comes in. And the lead is doubled. Oren Mills this time with the goal into the top right corner. A fine finish. Rosario 2-0 ahead.
And a good win that for Rosario. What stood out for you in that one?
Yeah, a great win for Rosario. The big player went through, got the penalty. Great skill in the ball, and definitely a penalty. But I thought the goal from the young fella, Oren Mills, was great technique. Bring it down on his right, over to his left, and put it in the top corner. So excellent.
Yeah, if you look at that move actually and how it worked out, they actually nearly scored. The ball was cleared off the line, and when it came back, for me, to actually angle the ball into that spot in the top corner, that takes some doing. Yeah,
it was, first of all, it was a great clearance by the Bangor defender off the line. Many a kid would give up a ghost there and had to go on in, but he got it cleared. Unfortunately, it fell to the Rosario boy, and he couldn't have put it in a better place. Nobody to save that.
No, a great goal from Oren Mills there. Next up, it's Ballymena and Glenavon in the Under-13 National League. This one took place at Allen Park in Antrim.
Two and a bit minutes to go. Chance for a shot on goal. And it does nestle in the back of the net, and Glenavon have their goal. Was coming in the second half, inside the last minute then of normal time. Ballymena.
Well done, Sam, well done, Callum!
Living dangerously at the back. Looking to open up a 2-goal lead here. And there's a second goal of the game. As the referee allowed that one to stand.
Well, Andy, that one quite a game as well. The opener for Glenavon from Callan Quinn. It seemed as if the goalkeeper, it was too hot to handle for him, wasn't it?
Yeah, the young fella hit it very, very well. Maybe a bit of movement in the ball too, maybe. And the keeper just got his palms to it, but unfortunately it went over the back of him in the net.
They actually, Glenavon ended the game with 10. Despite that, they managed to get their second through Sam McMahon right on the full-time whistle. That in itself, I think, showed good determination.
Yeah, going on for the second goal, a great cross in, the wee lad at the back post just peeled off and got a great header into the top of the net, give the keeper no chance.
Yeah, it was a great win for them. Cliftonville and Glentoran's under-15s feature in our final match. It was in the NIBFA Cup, this time at the Dub in Belfast. This one was a real goal fest. Johnny Martin is on commentary.
Coran Madden plays it forward, finds Ben Shaw. Madden back with the ball. Madden, can he get the shot away? Shot comes in just over the crossbar. What a fine run there from Coran Madden for Cliftonville. Beat a couple of players on the edge of the box before having the strike. This time a strike out wide of that left post. Cliftonville coming forward. Ben Shaw gives it in field. Madden, edge of the box. Coran Madden hits it hard and low, and Cliftonville 1-0 ahead. A fine goal from their number 10, Coran Madden. Cliftonville 1-0 to the good. Glentoran defend it though. Their number 5, Connor Watson. And the ball is turned in at the back post, and it's Sam Ferguson. Sam Ferguson does well to get on the end of that one, and it's Cliftonville 1, Glentoran 1. Ball played over the top. Danger still not cleared, and what a finish that is from the left side. Rory McGee with a stunning finish. Glentoran have turned this game around, and it's Glentoran 2, Cliftonville 1. Cliftonville with penalty claims, and they've been awarded the penalty. And it will be Cliftonville's number 10, Coran Madden, who will take this penalty kick. The referee blows the whistle. Coran Madden, and he scores 2 apiece. Eamon Tohill gives the ball towards Coran Madden. Madden spreads it towards this side. Shot comes in, and Cliftonville score another. Claims for offside, but Cliftonville have put the ball on the net, and it's Ben Shaw with the finish. Plays a ball forward. Ball clipped down the line by Coran Madden. Finds Sean Cassidy. Sean Cassidy inside the box. Here is Cassidy. Cuts the ball back. And Cliftonville score again. Their number 9, Eamon Sohill. Sohill at the right place at the right time. Score now. Cliftonville 4, Glentoran 2.
Andy, that was a great game, that one. You guys come out the wrong side of it, I suppose, but lots to take from a great opener from Cliftonville's Coran Madden, and down the other end, an equally well-worked goal from Glentoran from Sam Ferguson. Yeah, great match it was indeed. Some great goals in it, some great football played in it, some great talent on show, them two teams. So Sam scored a great goal, which centre forward should be doing, getting into the box, and young Madden's goal was exceptional. Yeah, very good. Well, let's talk for a second on Coran Madden. He continues to light up the local scene. A young lad riding the crest of a wave, really, isn't he? Yeah, he's excellent. If anybody goes and sees him, he's worth going to see. Great talent, exceptional on the ball, skillful, but he works so hard as well, off the ball as well, for his teammates. So a lot of promise from him, and we know he scored against you at a higher level this season already, didn't he? He did against the under-18s. Unfortunately for us, he came on and scored a great header from the edge of the box. He's going the right place, and I know Mark Smith at Cliftonville speaks very, very highly of him. Saying he's great to probably have in your team. Well, one of the other good goals in that game came from Rory McGee, who smashed home with that stunning left foot finish to make it 2-1 to Glentoran. It was a bit route one to start with, but you can't take away from the finish. Sometimes you can overplay football, especially at kids' age, and
when you've got McGee's and Ferguson's up front for Glentoran, the odd ball over the top is going to likely end up in the net.
Yeah. And 2 goals then in extra time, which ultimately, that paid the price. Glentoran did in the end. But 2 good goals again. Ben Shaw edged the Reds in front, and then Tohill got that last goal of the game for Cliftonville, who finished on a high, really.
Yeah, well, they are a good team at that level. Cliftonville, as most of their young teams are, probably like Glentoran's, we have a lot of good teams, but Cliftonville's team's exceptional at that age group. I'll say when you've got some special talents in there, it helps.
Yeah. Let's turn the attention to yourself then. You're now Player Development Coordinator at Glentoran. Sounds very fancy title they've given you there. Give us a bit of detail or background about that.
Okay, so we've got a lot of young kids teams, from young nippers up till maybe under 15, 16. So we have an academy manager who looks over that side of it, who I would liaise with, and he would tell me things, what's going on and what's happening, stuff like that there. So when they come to under 16s, I would look after the 16s, the 18s and the reserves. Basically, it's to try and identify the best talent we can try and push on as quick as possible. First and foremost, we want them to play for Glentoran, but if there's a chance comes along, they can get to England or Scotland to improve themselves, then obviously they have to take that. Just like young Reece Welch left there, went to Sunderland. Of course, I wanted Reece to stay because I think he would have been a big part of our season this year.
Yeah.
But the kid wanted to go, and the kid deserved a chance in a big club like Sunderland. You can't turn it down.
It's a difficult tightrope to walk for you, because what you're looking to do is to promote talent up through the team, but ultimately, if they're that good, they do jump across the pond, maybe to England, Scotland. But with that comes a bit of a cash injection, doesn't it, for the local game as well?
Yeah, it does. It does. It helps the clubs that way financially. But unfortunately, in Northern Ireland, the way it is, we don't get as much compensation for kids as other countries around Europe. I don't know why, because our players are every bit as good as other clubs around the European countries. But yeah, we do get a wee bit of financial gain from it.
Yeah. Overall then, the standard of youth football here in Northern Ireland, we've pivoted, we've changed, the approach has gone to an academy system over recent years, and we're kind of getting more and more professional, I would say. Where do you see the game now at underage level compared to, say, 10 years ago?
I'll probably go back longer, and even 10 years ago. Probably when we were young, we never trained during the week, we just played on Saturdays, and that was it. You played 2 or 3 games on a Saturday. But there's now a lot of coaching being done, coaching one-on-ones, and a lot of these 3G pitches coming in. It's giving clubs more times to develop their own kids, and of course it's helping. The more you play, the more you train, it's going to make you a better player. And I think Northern Ireland are seeing the rewards of what the JD Academy set up a lot of years ago. And these kids are coming through thick and fast. And it's only going to improve Northern Ireland's football.
Sounds very promising. So back then to the games that you saw today, the matches from January. We want you to put forward your contender for the goal of the season then. Who have you chosen and why?
Well, I think there's a lot of good goals in there. I'm not going to be biased and chose Glentoran. I think the young boy from Rosario's one was a standout one for me. I thought it was great technique and a great finish into the top corner.
Oran Mills.
Oran Mills, yeah.
Okay, thanks very much, Andy. That goal from Oran is now going forward to compete for our Goal of the Season award. A winner will be selected from a public vote from all the goals of the month. Voting for that will open after our final show, which will be in April. That amazing prize will be a new pair of football boots up to the value of £150, 4 tickets to the Irish Cup final in May, and a meal for 4 in your local Subway store. Well, thanks, Andy, for joining us today.
Thank you.
Do tune in next time to catch up with the best of the action on Subway NIBFA today. Thanks to you as well for watching.
For the next 30 mouth-watering seconds, you'll be enjoying the world-famous Subway footlong sub. Sit back and take it in. Whoa, whoa, whoa. And done. Yeah, that's a lot of food.
Are Subway happy with the publicity then you get from it,
Well, yeah, it's just with everything that's,